Giving me an up-close and personal view. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the JoAnne Powell Show. I am JoAnne. We're coming to you from the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM, Hollywood. It is a showdown on Capitol Hill in the Senate. Democrats have enough votes to hold up President Trump's pick for the U.S. Supreme Court. Republicans say this move gives them no option except to go nuclear. Take a look.
I don't wish to get involved in politics.
Like it or not, Judge Neil Gorsuch is right in the middle of an all-out political battle in the Senate over his appointment to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Justice Gorsuch is going to be on the Supreme Court one way or another.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says he plans on getting it done this week, leaving many wondering how. Most Democrats won't support Gorsuch's appointment to the High Court. Republicans need 60 votes. This calls for 8 Democrats and independents to help out. Right now, they don't have the votes. So Republicans plan to change the rules and use a nuclear option, which lowers the votes needed to 51. This will ensure Gorsuch will receive the lifetime appointment.
The logic, the irresistible, immutable logic is if the nominee doesn't get 60, you change the nominee, not the rule.
Senators on both sides of the aisle are concerned about making such an historic change to Senate precedent.
2 wrongs don't make a right, and my Republican friends and colleagues would take that off the table. Maybe it would move the process and bring us together.
It'd break my heart, but I would do what I'd have to make sure that President Trump gets treated fairly.
What we're seeing going on now up on Capitol Hill in the Senate dates back a year ago when President Obama nominated his pick for the U.S. Supreme Court, which was Judge Merrick Garland. Basically, back then, Mitch McConnell and Republicans wouldn't even give him a hearing, so that infuriated the Democrats. The Republicans were trying to hold on to see if they could regain the White House. They were gambling. They won that gamble because they are in the seat now where they have their nominee. The Democrats are basically saying we're not going to make it an easy going through for you. They're doing what they can to challenge this nominee. And a minority leader, Senator Chuck Schumer, says that it's not all politics. There's a lot that he disagrees regarding this nominee and the pick for the U.S. Supreme Court based off of his record.
After careful deliberation, I have concluded that I cannot support Judge Neil Gorsuch's nomination to the Supreme Court. His nomination will have a cloture vote. He will have to earn 60 votes for confirmation. My vote will be no, and I urge my colleagues to do the same. To my Republican friends who think that if Judge Gorsuch fails to reach 60 votes, we ought to change the rules, I say if this nominee cannot earn 60 votes, a bar met by each of President Obama's nominees and George Bush's last 2 nominees, the answer isn't to change the rules, it's to change the nominee. This morning, I'd like to lay out the reasons why I'll be voting no on this nomination. First, Judge Gorsuch was unable to sufficiently convince me that he'd be an independent check on a president who has shown almost no restraint from executive overreach. Second, he was unable to convince me that he would be a mainstream justice who could rule free from the biases of politics and ideology. His career and judicial record suggest not a neutral legal mind, but someone with a deep-seated conservative ideology. He was groomed by the Federalist Society and has not shown 1 inch of difference between his views and theirs. And finally, he is someone who almost instinctively favors the powerful over the weak, corporations over working Americans. There could not be a worse time for someone with those instincts. Judge Gorsuch's opportunity to disabuse us of all these objections was in the hearing process, but he declined to answer question after question after question with any substance. Absent a real description of judicial philosophy, all we have to judge the judge on is his record.
It looks like the showdown will be Thursday, tomorrow on Capitol Hill, because the Democrats basically are doing what they said to block the nominee from moving forward. So that is forcing the hand, according to the Republicans, to go do that nuclear option. So we'll have to watch and see what happens. It should be pretty exciting. Once again, things are always going pretty fast and furious on Capitol Hill, with all that is happening there regarding this issue and others. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking with a healthcare reform advocate who is going to come on and talk about some simple things that actually could be done to make a difference in our healthcare system here in the United States. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're watching the JoAnne Powell Show.
If you are an adult that began college and has not finished your college degree, let me put it to you straight. If your lifestyle and your standard of living is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to us, Oakwood University Elite Program. We are the fast, flexible adult degree completion program for the busy adult, like you.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098. It's time to leap.
For years, people have trusted McKay's Family Mortuary. We're part of your community and we'll take care of the details. We offer a variety of memorial services, including sea scattering and cremation. According to the Federal Trade Commission, the average funeral cost is over $9,000. We have complete funeral chapel service starting at only $31.25, casket included. Direct cremation starting at only $9.95. Visit one of our 5 locations and meet our caring and diverse staff. McKay Family Mortuary. Let us be the shoulder to lean on.
Thanks to Oakwood University and the LEAP program, I have now a college degree. So to the Spanish-speaking members of this community who feel that the LEAP program is something you should consider, I would say, ánimo a la universidad. Considere el programa LEAP de Oakwood University.
Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.
Seize the day scuba for your best scuba experience above and below the sea. You'll find friendly staff, experienced PADI certified instructors, and state-of-the-art scuba equipment and gear. Join our dive club and we'll help you plan memorable scuba excursions. Immerse yourself. Seize the day scuba, serving Southern California. Call 949-220-0500 to create your scuba experience.
When I first started into the program, yes, I had doubts. I was really impressed with Oakwood University, with the faculty and the staff and the student body. It was a really good experience, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who was thinking about going back and finishing their degree.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.